Hey, what's up guys? It's Raviannn here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to mod your Wii that is homebrewed and that has Mario Baseball or an ISO Mario Baseball, and how to get Gecko code mods like Project Rio has onto your Wii and to play wherever you're going. It's pretty simple. All you're going to need is a homebrewed Wii, your SD card that goes into your Wii at all times, and the downloaded folder. I'll leave it in the description. As you'll see, this is the folder you'll get, and you'll see something like this. I might change it up when you download it, but it's going to be a couple things to go through. I'll be leaving timestamps through the video if you already know what you're doing for some of the stuff, already have some of the applications, but let's get this started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is either a copy of the game or a ISO of the game. I hope you have your own ISO. If you don't, you know, you should get your own. Anyways, to start off here, you're going to need to get that, and you're going to need to put that in your SD card under the folder of games, and then name it whatever you want. I named mine Mario Superstar Baseball, just in case I don't have the game in my console. Sometimes I'm too lazy to just take the game out, put it back in. So I have the folder here, I have the ISO here, and I also have named it game.iso. A thing I strongly suggest you do is open up the GameCube shrinker, go into the GCM utility app, and then add your ISO in here, click it, open it. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes, and it'll shrink your ISO by 2 times, depending on the actual game. Mario Baseball is about 1.36 gigabytes. It got down to 600 megabytes. Saves a lot of storage on your SD card. You'll thank me later. So once you have that, and you have your game in the folder, we can start the second step, which is getting Nintendont on your actual SD card. So before we go anywhere, you're going to want to move this folder called Sneak in here. What this does is it allows you to run the Gecko codes inside of Nintendont. So you're going to be doing that. Open up your apps folder here, make a new folder, call it Nintendont, okay? In this folder, you're going to want to change the loader.dol and rename it to boot.dol. That's what the website says. I'll have that linked in the description below, but if we go over here, this is the GitHub. If you want to download it from there, I'll also leave this in the description if you still want to get it off this one. You need to get the loader.dol, rename it to boot.dol, put in your apps.nintendont, and then as long as the meta.xml and icon.png. So put all those 3 in here. Should be boot.dol, icon.png, meta.xml. That's pretty good. You got Nintendo on your homebrewed applications area now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our Gecko codes. Multiple ways to do this, okay? There's the easy way and the hard way. Hard way, link in the description, is mariokartwii.com/gct. You put your game ID, which for us is going to be GYQE01. You'll put your code title in here you want to be named, and your codes here. I have left a Gecko code list from Project Rio. Here it is. So here's the game ID, Mario Baseball. And when you load this into anything, it'll go off those 2 first. And now you have all of the codes here. And let's say you want to add the balance patch that Peacock made. You'll copy that. I'll make this minimized, paste the title there, open up this up, copy all of the code, and paste it in. Then you'll hit add code, then you'll hit download. You'll get a downloaded GST. Second way to do it is to go over to this Ocarina Gecko code loader. I've already extracted it, and you're going to want to go to the PC app because you're on the PC and open up the exe. Sadly, you can't do this on Mac. Sorry, all you Mac users. You're gonna have to do it old school with the manual add. So here you're gonna go File, Open Text, and then open the text document. All of them load in neatly here. So here you can just select what you want. So if we want to do what we let's say we want to do the normal classic rule set. I'm going to go pick all of these right now. I think they are... Alright, so I chose a couple. Boot to main menu, default competitive rules, manual feature select 3.3, unlimited extra endings, unlock everything. Once you figured out what you want, you're gonna hit export to GCT, and you're gonna get this little pop-up window here. What you want to do here is you want to either find the drive you want, and it will make a folder called codes/GYQE01. Okay, so from here, you can change what you want. I'm gonna choose a couple different ones. I want all duplicate characters, and I also want duplicates and variants have chemistry, because let's say I want to play some Classic League, then I'll be able to have that. So I'll export the GCT. It's gonna go to the SD card I have in the folder codes GYQE01. Hit store, file saved. Okay, so that's gonna go into this folder, and it's modified as I have it right now. Today is the 16th, and it's 9:36 p.m. So that is all new. I'm gonna copy this folder, move it over to my I'm gonna move it over to my apps. Sorry, not apps, the games folder. I'll make a new folder, named it GYQE01, and then I will remove my old file, and I'll paste in the new file. So now I have all my codes in both the codes folder and this one. Now that I have that, that is all you need for your codes. I have provided some GCTs I've already made. I might add a couple more, but there's the day and night competitive baseball rules, and then the Classic League code. I don't believe these have anti-quick pitch because I couldn't get that to work. So sorry. I don't think it's here. If it is, I will try to find it. Yeah, anti-quick pitch. So here, I'll try to move it in here, and let's see if it works, and then I can add it in there for later, and you guys can go use it. So I'll meet you guys over on the Wii with my SD card inserted in just a second. Alright, we're back on the Wii now here. I have my Wiimote in hand, and go over to the Homebrewed channel. Gonna turn this down a bit. So now we're in the Homebrewed channel. We're gonna open up our Nintendont. This is gonna allow us to use our Gecko codes on the GameCube. The normal Gecko code app won't work. It only works with Wii games. So I figured that out the hard way. So now we have Nintendont opening up here. The first time you open this, it's gonna take a second. It has to see if it you see have stuff on your SD card or USB. We have it on our SD card. So we're gonna hit A, and now I'm gonna move over to my GameCube controller. So I have the GameCube controller in hand now, and I'm gonna have to move it and plug it into my Xbox. I just played a game on Rio. You can use a classic controller, GameCube controller, anything that works on a Wii, you're more than welcome to use. So now I have it plugged in. You see all the games I have. So I have Mario Baseball, Smash Bros, practice mod, Melee in general, and then this is my actual Mario Baseball disc that I put in. To get the mods to work, you're gonna hit B to go to the settings, make sure cheats are on, and that's it. That is all you need to do. You click on A, it'll take a little bit to load the game for the first time up. You can use an ISO or just a normal game. If you don't have a memory card in those settings, make sure to turn on memory card emulation. If you don't, you're not gonna have a memory card. So if you actually own a memory card like I do, you don't have to turn that on. But if you don't, please turn that on. So now we're gonna load into the game, and just wait for it to load in. Hit start to cancel animation. Here's your main menu. Hit start to play. It's gonna check for my memory card, like it should. And now we're in game. We hit play. I have all duplicate characters now. We have a full team of Marios, and then everything's unlocked. We have everything on here unlocked. Make a full team of Luigi's. We're gonna play Stars on. Ooh, I want to make sure they're a little bit more better, a little bit more stronger. Give everyone stars. Everyone has chemistry now. We'll play at Mario. You'll see the default rule sets on because it's 5 innings for Stars on. We're gonna load into the game. Nighttime Mario Stadium does work as well. I have tried that and it did work. And here we are. We're in the game. You can throw all your pitches you want. Let's see if he hits it. He will. And now you can manually select your heart out. as I can do it here over and over, and it works phenomenal. Works really good. And of course you can make it so if you want stretched 4-3, you know, whatever works for you in the game. I'm running off of HDMI adapter, so it's going to be stretched out here. But I can also change that in the settings of the adapter or ortho legato. So it's all up to you. Use progressive mode if you're on an HDMI game. Sorry, not a game, a HDMI capture card or adapter. Or if you're using the component cables or your RCA, make sure progressive mode is turned off, and you should be all good to go. If you have any questions on how to do this, leave them in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it works out well for you. Have fun at your LAN events. Take care, everyone. As I always say, adios and goodbye.